Hi guys, it's Shannon here from Pilates Republic. We're doing a 10-day challenge. I'll be taking a few mat classes which you'll be able to have a go at from home. So don't forget to tag us, hashtag Pilates Republic on your social media. All right. So we're going to start with our feet about hip distance apart, maybe slightly wider, and we'll just get our bodies nice and warm, ready for the workout. So rolling the shoulders back. This is going to be a bit of a bar style workout. A couple of arm swings back. There'll be a little bit of a cardio hip component to it as well, but you won't actually need much space to do it. So you should be able to do it in your living room or wherever you've got space. Let's just roll out through the neck as well. A couple of semicircles. Just a little twist through the upper body from one side to the other. Alright, so we're starting with those feet nice and wide, a little wider than hip width apart, hands on hips, shoulders back. We're going to start with a squat, down for 2, up for 2, down, 2, up, 2. Just keeping up that pace. Make sure the weight is in your heels, so at any point you should be able to lift up and wriggle your toes. Keep that core switched on, keep the chest nice and open. Now let's do 3 pulses. Pulse, 2, 3, drive through the heels, squeeze through the glutes to stand. 2, 3, and up. Pulse, 2, 3, and up. Pulse, 2, 3, and up. Reach the arms forwards now. 2, 3, sweep them back. Pulse, 2, 3, sweep them back. As you sweep your arms back, you're going to open up through the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 2 more times. Pulse, 2, 3, and up. Let's hold this one down. 2, 3, hold down, sweep your arms back to your hips, squeeze the shoulder blades. Reach the arms forwards, squeeze, and forward. Stay low in the squat. 4 more. 3, 2. Hold the arms back, raise one heel up, raise the other, raise up and other. Try not to let your body lift up and down, so we're just popping up a heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up to standing, reach your arms up to the ceiling. We're raising one leg at a time. So it's a high knee, walking on the spot. If I turn side on as the leg lifts, my body isn't tucking and arching, so keep the spine nice and still. And then as the leg lifts, we're going to draw the elbows down, 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 down. Just getting that heart rate up. 4 more, then opposite elbow to opposite knee. 2, 1, opposite elbow, tap the knee. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Taking it out wide into our second position. So you want your toes to angle out 45 degrees. And let's go arms out to the side. So we're going to go down for those 2 counts again. Knees go out in line with the toes. And up for 2. Down for 2. Up for 2. So if I turn side on, the hips are staying in line with the shoulders, so I'm not letting the hips go backwards. Imagine your back is sliding down the wall behind you. Down and up. Let's close the arms as we go down. A little faster now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to stay down. We're going to bring the right arm up towards the ceiling. I'm going to go for my left. Side bend. Now squeeze your elbow into your waist. Side bend, so you get that stretch, but then you contract through your obliques. 6 more. Stay low in the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over to the other side without coming up. Let's go. 8, squeeze. 7, squeeze. 6, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach those arms out long. You're going to rotate the back knee in and turn into a lunge. Then open out. lunge, and open. So really turn the knee in. Try and almost get your back knee on the floor. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold center and we're going to do those heel raises again like we did before. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels up. Now keeping your heels up, let's straighten the knees up and down. 3 more times. Up and down. And 2 and down. Last one, up and lower those heels down. All right, so the next section, I'm using some little weights. These are 1 kilo weights. If you've got weights at home, go ahead and grab them now. Otherwise, you could substitute some cans of beans or even some water bottles. You can fill it up with a litre of water on each side if you like. Otherwise, you'll still get a bit of a workout without the weights as well. So turn out the toes once again, coming into that second position we finished the first section on. Elbows in. Imagine you're carrying a tray. And from here, we're just going to rotate the arms out and in. Out and in. So as we rotate the arms out, we're squeezing the backs of the shoulder blades. We're thinking about the front of the shoulder rolling around to become the back of the shoulder. Make sure you're not popping through the chest as that happens as well, so we're just getting the arms moving. Let's go for 8 more of these. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to hold those arms out to the side. We're going to reach them out. We're going to go out, squeeze in. Out, squeeze in. Maybe we can lift the heels up, then lower to flat. Up and down. Try and keep the arms rotated outwards the whole time. 8 more. Squeeze. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to bend and reach out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it down, and then from there we're going to scoop the arms out to the side and in. So like a big wave, out and in, out and in. It's the same action. We're going to take it forwards towards me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 1 to the side, 1 to the front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold this one, turn your hands in, little pulses. Let's turn those feet in as well. Tiny, quick pulses. So you should start to feel those shoulders burning. Now we open the arms out. Open, 2, 3, 4, close, 2, 3, 4. Open, 2, 3, 4, close, 2, 3. 2 more times. Open, 2, 3, 4, close, 2, 3, 4. Open, 2, 3, 4, close, 2, 3. Back to our squats with a tricep extension. So I'll turn side on for this one. Press the arms back. Your hands should end up by your hips. Press. Keep the weight back in the heels. And let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's hold it down. Turn your palms up to the ceiling. Little pulses of the arms up to the ceiling. So really opening the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Balance option, raise your heels up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Heels down. 2, 1. Back to full range. We're going to go down. 2 pulses of the weights up. Come up to standing. Down. Pulse. Pulse. Up. 4 more times. Pulse. Pulse. Up. 3. Pulse. Pulse. Up. 2, pulse, pulse, up, down, pulse, hold. I'm going to turn to the back, and now from here, bend your elbows, and then imagine you're trying to pull down your t-shirt. Press, press. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting things off with a cat stretch, so some spinal mobility. As we exhale, we're going to curl through the spine, rounding out through your back, angry cat. Inhale, you're going to arch through your back, reach the chest forward. And again, exhale, curl, pull the belly button to your spine. Inhale, arch forwards, incorporating some more movement now. Round your back like an angry cat. Sit your weight back to your heels, keeping that roundness in your back. And then we're going to arch and lean forwards towards the fingertips. And again, sit back. And lean forwards. And 2 more times. Round. And arch. And last one, round. And arch, finding that in-between position. You're going to lean your hip towards me and then lean your hip away from me. So our hips are stacked over the top of our knees, but we're just going side to side, getting that side hip stretch. And then the other side, taking it into a circle now. So lean towards me, then sit your hips back to your heels, then lean away from me through the center. And again, 1, 2, 3, back the other way. So away from me, back to your heels, towards me, and center. Last time, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. From here, you're going to bring one thumb to the center of your chest. You're going to push into the hand that's on the ground and take a little twist. So we're going to try and open our chest to the ceiling. Then we're going to allow that shoulder to drop below our neutral position. And again, press and rotate. And drop down. And one more time, press, rotate. Extend that arm up to the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in. Breathe out, twist a little bit further. The back just cracked. And then thread your needle. So you're going to take through to the other side. Get your shoulder and head on the mat. If it feels comfortable for you, raise your free arm up to the ceiling and try and lean backwards towards the ceiling. Relax your abs, just breathe here. One more deep breath. Bring your hand down. Let's raise that arm up to the ceiling again and pop it down. Over to the other side, thumb to center of chest. Press and rotate. And dip down. And again. And down. One more time, press, rotate. Extend your arm to the ceiling, breathe in. Breathe out, twist a little further. And take it all the way through. Rest your head and shoulder on the mat. Then press down into your arm that's through and reach the other arm, if you can, up to the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out, twist a little further. Inhale. Exhale. Place your hand back down on the mat, unfold to the ceiling, and bring it back down. Excellent. All right, since we're here on all fours, let's do a little bit of core stability work. So we're in neutral spine, wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Make sure you're not locking out your elbows and make sure we're not collapsing between the shoulder blades, so push the mat away from you. We're going to breathe out, we're going to hold our right arm out to the side. So just hold it directly out to the side and notice how your core is tightening through that side. So this is already working our obliques. Holding here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop that hand down, over to the other side. Take it right out to the side. Feeling the other side of your obliques tightening. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adding some more movement. Exhale, arm to the side, opposite leg extends. Bring it back in. Other side. And center. So we breathe out, we reach the limbs away from the center of our body. Center of our body is going to tighten as we do that extension. 4 more like this. 4, 3, 2, 1. On the next one, let's go for our hold. Reach. As we come in, your hand taps your knee, reach it out to the side. So same arm and leg 4 times. 3. For bonus points, put something on your lower back to balance. Maybe a ball, maybe a cup of water. Put it down, over to the other side, reach. 4 on this side. Hand taps your knee, extend. 3, and extend. 2, extend. 1 more, in, extend. Back down, sit right back to your heels, walking those hands forwards. And then from here, let's come to lie down on our backs. So we're going to have those feet hip distance apart, knees bent, pelvis nice and heavy, and a slight gap between your lower back and the floor. So imagine there's a blueberry there, and you don't want to squish it, and you don't want to have so much of a gap that it just rolls away off into the distance. You might want to do a few pelvic tilts here. Tuck and arch, just to help you find your center, and maybe press down on one side, and then the other side of your pelvis as well. All right, I think we're there. So hands behind your head, we're starting with some crunches, so make sure your elbows are just off the ground so we're not flaring through that chest. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower down. Think about those ribs sliding down to your hips, like you're trying to tuck your ribs into your waistband of your pants, and our head is just coming along for the ride. So avoiding jamming that chin to the chest. Up and down. Let's do this 8 more times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, let's curl up and stay up. We're going to stretch our right leg up towards the ceiling. We're going to reach our left arm, that is our opposite arm, up to the ceiling as well. See if you can touch your hand on your leg, or you might need to bend your knee and tap your knee. From there, you're going to lower your body down, reach the opposite arm and opposite leg away from each other, then curl up, tap 8 times. Remember, you can always bend your knee and touch your knee instead. 7. Breathe out to curl. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Swap to the other side. Curl up. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Here we go. Reach back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Arms down by your sides. Maintain your neutral spine. One leg in tabletop. Second leg in tabletop. And we're going to do some leg taps towards the ground, so toe taps. Tap the ground, lift, tap, lift. I'm going to raise my arms up to the ceiling, and make sure as you tap the floor, we're not losing that neutral spine. So you might need to think about slightly squishing that imaginary blueberry into the floor here, so your lower back doesn't move. All right, as the foot taps, both arms reach overhead. 8, 7, lower back stays still, squeeze your belly into your spine. 5, good work everyone. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now if we can, keep those legs in tabletop, keep your arms to the ceiling. Try not to fall over. Take your knees over to one side, slightly reach the arms in the opposite direction, and then exhale, pull everything back to the center. So this is a bit more subtle, this one. We're trying to go only as far as we can pull ourselves back to the center with. In, that's it. And side. And in, nice work. Side. In, one more each side. Roll. And center. And one more time. Roll. And center. Excellent. From here, curl up your head and shoulders. Press the arms down. Hold. Leg extensions. Reach. And reach. And reach. And reach. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Lightly tap your knee with your hands. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands behind head. Twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let's hold. Raise your straight leg as high up as you can. As it lowers down, try and curl up higher and across your body. 4 times. 2 more. Curl it up. Use the leverage of your leg pushing down to curl up higher. Over to the other side. Leg goes up. As it pushes down, curl up higher through the abs. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And we lower back down. Straighten out your legs along the length of the mat. Raise your arms to the ceiling. We've got our roll-ups now, so we're going to curl up our head and shoulders, roll all the way up, reach forwards over your toes, restack the spine, so we're back to a neutral spine, and then you're going to imagine that I've just punched you in the stomach. Roll back. Keep tucking the pelvis. Try and get your lower back to press down into the ground, and then we end up back at the start. I'll give you another option as well in case this is feeling a little bit too tough, so you can bend your knees and just roll back halfway, then come all the way up if you like. Let's do this 6 more times. So take it back slowly, roll back, extend the arms, and then curl up. Try not to do the karate chop of your arms as you come up. If you find your legs are flying up to the ceiling, you might want to put a band or hook something over your feet, or even squeeze a weight between your ankles. Or maybe consider just doing the halfway roll back. And reaching forwards. And rolling back. Keep tucking through the pelvis. So it always makes my pants fall down. And reach forwards. That's why I'm shuffling all the time. And back. All right, 3 to go. Maybe you can get further and further up each time. And 2. And we're going to do one more. We're going to end up sitting up all the way. So sitting up all the way, we're going to separate our legs to the width of the mat, sitting up nice and tall. If you're finding it's hard to sit up tall, you might want to sit on something, a block or a cushion, just to give you a bit more elevation. From here, arms out to the side. Now we're going to exhale, rotate. Back to the center. Over to the other side. And center. So adjust your upper body, turn your chest one way. And center. And other way. Adding a little forwards lean now, so we're going to rotate. Opposite hand tries to chop off the opposite little toe. Lean forwards, restack, center, twist, Lean forward, restack, center. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4 more times. 4. Center. 3. Center. 2. Center. Last one. 1, 2, 3. And center. Bring your legs back together. Roll back down onto your backs. The next one, you're going to dig one elbow into the ground. The other arm reaches up to the ceiling. Keep your legs nice and heavy and relaxed. I'm going to leverage into the elbow which is in the ground, curl up my head and shoulders, and reach across the body. So I'm not sitting all the way up, I'm just going halfway up, reaching for the opposite corner, and down. 8 times. If you need neck support, hand behind your head. 7. So this is all about your obliques. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Over to the other side. So you're digging the opposite elbow, reaching the other arm up to the ceiling, leverage into your elbow, push and reach across. 8. 7. Aim for that nice smooth movement. 6. 5. 4. Reach forwards. 3. 2 more. Last one. Reach across. Come back down. Alright, let's bend those knees now. And we're coming into some hip raises. So from here, tilt the pelvis, squeeze through the glutes. Let's roll our hips up to the ceiling. Make sure your knees aren't splaying out to the side. You're imagining you're squeezing something between your knees. Roll back down. And again, roll it up. And roll it down. Basically aiming for length through the spine. We're going to add on, so lift the hips, reach the arms behind you. Leave your arms on the floor as you soften through your spine and roll down. Arms back down by your sides. And one more time, lifting up. Reach your arms behind you. Roll back down. And we're going to go up one more time. So let's lift up. Reach the arms behind you. Pause here. You're going to do a hip dip. So let one hip dip, come back to the middle, over to the other side, back to the middle. So basically switching off one glute, extra squeezing the other, switch and lift. 4 more times. 3, 2, 1. Dip one hip down, roll down that side of your spine, roll up, and then dip the other hip down, roll down that side of your spine, lift up, roll down through the center, and lower your arms down by your sides. All right, from here, we're going to roll onto our side. Support your head however you like. I'm just going to leave it resting down. Glance down, make sure you can see your toes, so your legs are slightly forwards. They're not quite in line with your body. And now from here, I'm going to squeeze your legs together and let's float those legs off the mat. So what I'm doing here is squishing my side waist into the ground so that there's no gap and I can't get my hand underneath. When you're squeezing your legs together, you should feel your bottom inner thigh working, your top glute working, and your obliques working, so your top side waist should feel nice and firm. We're bringing this rib towards our hip. Once you've got the balance, keep that body tension, keep that core, raise your top arm up towards the ceiling. And we're literally just holding here. Just holding here, squeezing the legs together, squeezing the core. Gonna hold for another 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. All right, roll onto your second side. And And here we go, squeezing those legs, so make sure you can see your feet, squeeze the legs off the ground, squish your side waist into the ground so there's no gap. Top side waist is working. Feel the inner thigh working on the bottom leg, and let's raise that arm up towards the ceiling, finding that side waist. Great, hold for another 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release down. All right, next one's just a little bit of fun. Let's just see how we go. All right, so feet flat, hip distance apart. I'm going to roll down into our C curve. I'll take you through all the options. All right, so this is option 1. We're here in our C curve, abs engaged. I might move it this way. From here, you're going to roll onto your side. Squeeze your legs off the ground, then push up with the hands, come back to your start position, over to the other side, roll onto your side, legs stay off the ground, come back to your start position, that's option 1. Option 2, start with your legs already lifted, roll onto your side, legs stay off the ground, lift back up, back to your tabletop position. Roll onto your side, reach out, and come up. All right, option 3 is to not touch the ground with your arms. Okay, let's see if I can do it. Roll, and come up. Other side, roll. Very nice, so great work everyone. Thanks for joining me today for today's Pilates mat, mostly abs workout. Good luck with the rest of the 10-day challenge. See ya.